In this video, I'm going to show you how to copy a file from your cell phone to a flash drive using a program called CX File Explorer. And pretty much this is my value that I'm adding to YouTube. And if you're a content creator or just an everyday Android user, this is the video that you definitely want to look at. And if you have a phone that's full of pictures or videos or whatever, this is the absolute one video that you got to check out. And this is going to show you how to copy those files over to a flash drive. And it's kind of like a way of backing up your phone and, saving all those precious memories to a storage device. So let's get right into it. Okay, as promised. So if you haven't done so already, I want you to go to the Google Play Store and download CX File Explorer. If you've already did it, we're about to get right into it. Now, as you can see, you got main storage. That's where all your pictures and files reside. You got downloads. That's next to main storage. That's like, say for instance, if you were out and about and you went to a restaurant and it prompted you to download something, okay? That's where all your downloads will be at. Like, say for instance, if you was downloading a PDF from a website, I hope it's not going too much over your head, but that's where all your downloads will be. And then you got apps. That's pretty much all your apps that's installed on your device, whether it be your tablet or your phone. And then obviously you got recycle bin, and the recycle bin is pretty much where all your deleted or about to be deleted stuff goes. So once you go, if you want to go in there and delete or removing something off of your device, that's where you go to completely delete it off. But right now we're going to focus on the main storage. Now we're going to click on main storage, and then the folder that we're going to focus on today is going to be the DCIM folder, and that's where your pictures and whatever videos that you have is located. So like I said, like anything in a way of, like, if you did a graduation, birthday party, if you're a content creator or a vlogger or just videos in general, this is where they're going to be. Now, I only have 4 items inside my folder. It may be more on yours. So now we clicked on that. Now we're at this screen. Now you see where it says camera. This is where those files will be located. You want to click on camera, and then as you can see, you see 2 files. Now they look similar, but at the end of the top one it says JPG. Now JPG means picture. It's just a picture. That's a photo. And below it, as you can see, you see MP4. Now MP4, that is a video file extension. Now if you have a ton of different files on your phone, you may have like a ton more. You may have a lot more than what you're seeing right here on my screen, obviously. But that's to kind of differentiate, like, what is what. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to back out of this, the last few steps, and you see in the upper left hand corner that arrow that's going to the left. So we're gonna hit that arrow. We're gonna hit it once. We're back at that previous screen again. We're back at the main storage screen, and then we want to get to that icon screen. We're gonna hit it one more time. And there we go. So you see we're back at main storage. Now, here's where the fun starts. So as you can see, you see these four icons. Now, when you plug up your flash drive, now to put it in perspective, if you have the port where you have your, that's where your charging port is, like a USB-C, you're going to plug up your flash drive right there. Okay, now when you plug it up, two things going to happen. Another icon is going to show up on the screen. So I'm about to plug in the flash drive now. And it's going to prompt, it's going to show up. It's going to ask you if you want to use the flash drive. And as you can see, the flash drive has shown up. And you're just going to press OK. Now most time they have a flash drive. So this one's like by SanDisk, and some manufacturers name the flash drive depending on who the manufacturer is. You may have a generic one. It may not have a name. It may say USB drive or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the video folder over to the flash drive. Okay. So once again, we're going to click on main storage. We're going to click on that DCIM folder. And then we're going to go to that camera folder. Real simple, easy and slow. And then we're going to, you see that box on your right hand side as you're looking at the screen? We're going to check that box. It's going to be, just going to click on it. And as you can see, the actual file that you want is highlighted. And at the bottom half of it, you have a couple more options, right? So the command that we're going to, or the option that we're going to focus on today is copy. Now we're going to click on it. You see where it has the little, like the little square with the little extra outline on it where it says copy? We're going to click on that, okay? So copy. And then as you can see, you're going to see that now you're going to see it say cancel and then paste, right? But we don't want to do nothing in the folder that we're in right now. So in the upper left hand corner, we're going to use that arrow, that back arrow, okay? And this is still going to retain the command, because as you can see, that gray bar is at the bottom. And then we're going to go one more. And then we're going to go one more back to that main screen, okay? Now, remember that new black icon has shown up, right? So we're going to click on that black icon, the one with the USB pitchfork thingy. Okay, so click on that. And then, as you can see, it's that the bar is still at the bottom, and it's telling you to paste this guy. Okay, so we're going to scroll up a little bit so to kind of get a good idea of where we want to be. And as you can see, there are files on the actual flash drive already. Sometimes Android actually makes them on there by default, but it's okay. So what we're going to do, you see where it says paste? So we're going to click that paste, like the little clipboard icon right there on your right hand side, and watch what happens. And as you can see, another prompt has showed up, and it's showing that it's copying the folder over to the flash drive. Now, depending on if you have sometimes you may not see, sometimes it may have like a light, depending on what type of flash drive you got. This one doesn't necessarily have a light on it to kind of show you it's actually it's active. But as long as you see this prompt right here, it's saying that it's copying, it's moving. No, it's not moving. It's copying the the file over to the flash drive now. Now, keep in mind, once you plug up a flash drive to your tablet or your phone, you got to make sure that it's fully charged depending on, how big the file is. Because sometimes, you can do a group of files, like one like a big folder full of files, or just one single file. But we're just focusing on one single file. Just make sure that your device is charged enough so if it's copying the file over to the flash drive, it's not going to shut off or drain the battery. Okay, so you as a content creator or just an everyday person have been shown how to copy a folder over to a flash drive. Isn't that amazing? You did it. And then it's gonna, as you can see, it's gonna show that it's been copied. So you can scroll up a little bit and there you go. As you see at the bottom, our file has been moved, like copied over to the flash drive. So man, it's just that simple. So if you've never did this before, man, hats off to you. This is the beginning of actually learning how to manage like files on your phone or your tablet. And believe it or not, you can actually take the same flash drive. Like say for instance, if you have like a better device, or say for instance, if you got like a Apple tablet with iMovie on it, you can take this flash drive over to, as long as it have the correct connector, you can take this flash drive over to a Apple device or another phone and save the files over to whatever device, or another computer, a Windows computer or a Mac computer, and you can save those files to the computer, and you can eventually save them to like another flash drive or a external hard drive. So I appreciate y'all for clicking on this video. I really hope y'all had some value from this video. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and just tell me if, man, that is this like the first time you ever did this? Have you ever backed up your own device? Especially for people that's living like van life, or or their primary device is their phone. This is a good way to save like memories and back up your phone and offload some of those files that's taking up a whole bunch of space on your device. Yeah, and once again, I appreciate y'all for clicking on this video. I hope y'all found some value in this video. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and the next one, I'm going to show you how to move a file. All right, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.